without any further ado, we'll just get right into it here. Yes, had to chop the beard off, and it gets to the point where it's getting in the way. Time to do it. So that also begs the question. Those of you question, ladies, it's not worth it. Okay, what are you thinking? Be better than no, it wouldn't be better as a guy. Okay, you don't know what just the general day-to-day crap you're letting yourself in for. Like I said, I think it's also thinking what leaves me cautiously optimistic with Indy's case, because she said that I don't want all the effect. Then what the hell are you transitioning for? You don't want the hair, you don't want to fuck up your voice, you don't want to fuck up your features, so what the fuck are you doing? You're not doing a goddamn thing. They probably played a part in your doctors putting you on what hormones you are on. I think, well, she doesn't want all the effects, but her hormones are out of whack. Which I think has also affected your state of mind. A couple of years ago, I don't think they're any, they were seriously whacked out. And that, well, if Rosetta pops in at some point, during this proceedings, it's doubtful because it's usually her night with the boys, but she always issues warnings when she's going through her hormone treatment. Now, this is medically mandated hormone treatment because her endocrine system is so out of whack. She has to go through, but she gives warnings. She's about to start the hormone treatment, so prepare for craziness. Now, she's on a bunch of stuff. I don't know the dosages, but they're massive. Testosterone by itself it's a major stimulant of all kinds of things, attitude and aggressiveness and libido. So yeah, people first go on testosterone, they feel great, they feel on top of the world. Because raging testosterone makes you really, ready to, to charge the machine gun nest with a salad fork, and think you're going to pull it off. And once you get there, you're going to fuck everybody who survives, because you're full of testosterone. You're like Mansa Mendes, and it is total delusion. It should be. I think it probably is actually a controlled substance, because it is mind. It is a mind altering drug. And she's, in India, you've already tried every drug under the sun anyway. Okay, so really, the only thing you haven't tried is intravenous stuff, which is good. As slight a build as you are, you would not survive heroin. But that's not going to go down that road. But again, I think the fact that she's still having a period while she's on birth control pills, just so that's very telling. That means her hormones are completely fucked up. We took massive doses of estrogen and progesterone just to get her back to normal. Okay? With just a little bitty bit of testosterone to kind of nudge that back up in the normal range. Just a bit. Not even full dose, so what that stuff is. Difference between me and her idiot sycophants is I look things up. I recognize the fact that we have the online, we essentially have the Library of Alexandria at our fingertips, and I make use of it. Unlike her idiots who spatter off he thinks testosterone and steroids are the same thing. They are, you moron. All they do is, look up, get the definition straight from the DEA. Yeah, steroids, synthetic testosterone, you twit. So, yeah, I'm trying to hopefully urge Indy back to the edge and come out of this intact. The rest of them go burn in hell. There's wood chippers waiting for all you morons. Because you've been cheering this on. Why should you care? It's not your ass getting on the gun on the operating table when to chop things off. Fuck you. Nothing for contempt with the whole stinking lot of you. The only bright spot is she's soaking you for all you're worth, you know? And anyone who would put up a post like, you look so hot when your tits are chopped off needs to burn in hell. Feet first. Actually, no, start with the nuts. Use the dick as the fuse. And why should he care? It's not his tits getting chopped off. Fuck you sideways with a cactus. No, and in case anyone is confused by the tone here, this is not for kids. Okay. So, I think the fact there's nobody watching right now anyway. It's strictly for rerun crowd coming in later. Hey, what's he going on about? I'm going on about issue. Thankfully, the world is starting to heal slowly. Even California is feeling it now. The Children's Hospital Los Angeles has closed its gender clinic. It may still be legal in California to mutilate kids because their feelings, but they're not going to do it at the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles because guess what? It may be legal in California, but federal law, it's still illegal to perform female genital mutilation on a minor. And that's what this is being looked at as now. Too many girls. I mean, underage, under the age of 18, are coming forward saying, yeah, this was done to me at 13 or 14. So he's like, yeah. It's not going to matter dick what Gavin Newsom has to say. He's backpedaling because he has ideas on going running for higher office. Good luck. You're a laughing stock outside of California. Fucking, you're not looking great in California either. You and your buddy Karen Bass and out in L.A. There's already rumblings that you two could be charged with insurrection. The way you're trying to defy the federal government, block ICE agents from doing their job. Trying to thwart federal law. Yeah. There may be a time coming real soon when President invokes the Insurrection Act, hauls your asses out to federal prison, and takes direct control of the state of California. And you know what? Outside of LA and San Francisco and Sacramento, they'll be welcomed as fucking liberators. Some noises about trying to deceive me. Yeah, as long as it's just San Francisco, LA, or Sacramento, yeah, go. The rest of the state, I'm sure would be very happy to join up with Nevada and Arizona. That might finally skew Arizona back on the right. Once stop getting flooded with idiots going everywhere and affect the rest of the country. Here in Colorado, this used to be a reliably Republican state. Now it's as big a basket case as California. Yeah, we need the biggest influx of people moving there needs to be from Texas again to restore some sanity. Because we got flooded with Californians in the early 90s, and they wrecked the place since then. Used to be this damage could be contained to just roads representing Denver and Boulder, and that was it. You had 2 Democrat congressmen, the rest of them all Republican, and 2 Republican senators and Republican governor, Republican legislature. Now it's flipped, and they're running the place right into the damn dirt. Anytime I go down Colfax, it's boarded up windows everywhere. People are leaving downtown Denver. Passing idiotic laws and saying, if you don't affirm your kid's gender, we can take them. You're going to be charged with a hate crime. You're not putting your child on a path to becoming a permanent medical experiment. And that stuff is blatantly unconstitutional, and the gun control laws are going idiotic. I mean, they're all blatantly unconstitutional, but someone's got to bring up the lawsuit. Someone's got to pay for it. And there are some organizations ready to jump to the thing once a case comes up. We are winning, but the fight's not over. We still got to run the ball. Still got to get yardage. We're not in a position to run out the clock yet. By the way, as long as I'm ranting about political stuff, I urge people go watch Razor Fist's documentary about Joe McCarthy. It's almost 2 hours, but it's worth it. It corrects a lot of the record. Some of it I think I knew beforehand, but a lot of it was news because they didn't know the details. But a good chunk is like, yep. One of the reasons we're going through shit right now is because shit wasn't taken care of back then. We had to sit through 60-some years till it finally reached critical mass. I'm thinking, and everyone's shocked about the Legend of Zelda movie. They actually cast a girl to play the princess? How dare they? Because everyone had their hopes bet on this trans idiot. No, he was born in. No, he literally wasn't born. Idiots are railing that a girl was cast to play a girl. And they're trying to teach not all Vikings, and that's we're from Scandinavia. Some may be Muslims. What? Like, no. Somebody saw the 13th Warrior and thought it was a documentary. No. Like I said, the studies don't even pass the giggle test because they examined a couple of graves in Scotland and found out that these are Scottish. But well, no shit, Sherlock. Or that some had some Islamic coins in there. then suddenly they're Islamic. Did you think maybe there was some trade involved? And silver is silver back then. They didn't have the denominational credit. It's like the same mistake as saying because there are BMWs in England that Germany won World War II. It doesn't work that way, okay? Or because certain Brits were American, wear blue jeans. It's like they're suddenly American. That's literally the level of the illogic we're dealing with here. All right, Daniel. See if we can actually get in the game this time. Hmm. Okay. Kind of thinking though that Indy's suddenly doing a lot of clown stuff lately. There's something in the back of mind that it's like, yep, you're a clown. You're a total fool. It's becoming obvious. You've been stupid. So now I was trying to find a graceful way to bow out. There really is none. Just admit you fucked up. You'd be one of thousands, okay? And I got quite a few names you can talk to if you want to back off from this whole thing. Okay? One of them's even local, at least for a while. She's talking about moving back to Montana, but she's still in Seattle for now. And she'd be the perfect one. She actually went through with the testosterone, screwed up her voice, and then had to back off of it all. So she still has issues with the beard. But actually a few years younger than Indy. But like all these girls, it's like they've gone through this. It's like like the old line from Iron Woman. Yeah, it's wisdom born of pain. The shit they've had to go through. And I think it was also, eventually just the passage of time. She's almost 30. She turns 30 in just a little over a month, and it's going to be a thing where he looks around just sitting there, what the fuck am I doing? Around 30, you kind of sit back and look at your life and think, what the fuck have I got here? What am I doing? What am I accomplishing? Now, when I turned 30, I was still recovering from a ruptured appendix, so that kind of interrupted things a bit. But I had a reason for being out of work and recovering at home from. But there's a few that and looking back, there's a few things I probably could have done a little different. Like getting on the, gone with the volunteer KGNU before, because I'd had enough training by then. It's like I didn't need to go to academy, or Ohio Center bracket. That was just catching up on updating skills. But it's like I'd been through proper training by that point. I got to go out there and I don't know if I'd gotten up there in the right time. I could have been, I could have gotten hired as a music director. You know? I guess I got to percolate into a career, and I'd be talking about retiring now from radio, not instead of, yeah, I like this board operator job. Thinking, aren't you a little old for this then? Yeah. Keep on like, seeing them, they're natural. Robert Redford shows up, at his first team. Wilford Brimley's the manager. Who the hell, who are you? I'm Roy Hobbs. You play? You're Roy Hobbs? Son, at your age, men aren't talking about starting careers. They're talking about retiring. I'm saying, but I'm not sure if I was aware of KGNU at the time. But I remember first time with Off Rip. Well, that's kind of a really libtard station out there. I think, well, put it aside. They do music too. I'd gotten up there early enough. They about 90, 93, 94. I could have gotten in there, established myself, but also build up enough of a resume. It wouldn't have been what's this big gap here between these other two. Yeah. And then I could have parlay that into an actual paid radio career. Maybe KBCU, KBCO or something. Well, if only. Yeah. Instead, I take my training and I share it with you. I wish to help because it kind of goes with the current trend on YouTube of making copyright claims, and the system is such that you don't have to prove it because YouTube won't do anything to defend the content. Well, you hash it up in YouTube, and they've got all the lawyers and everything, and but remember to YouTube. How about making them prove they got a copyright claim first? I didn't even go back and forth with these idiots, and they could just well, no, it's what we just want it back. Like I said, I just had to pull 2 videos, the second and third season blooper reels of the original Star Trek series. I know for a fact that footage is not copyrighted. They only copyrighted the stuff that aired. Outtakes are not copyrighted. And yet they still put a claim. In fact, they threatened to, the threat came, it just came, I threw it back. No, it's not copyrighted. And then, but say, no, you have 6 days or we're going to, pull it ourselves and you'll get a copyright strike. For some reason, I have not touched the first season blooper reel, which is bizarre. Only the second and third. So, first season's still there, and there are links in the description of the second and third season over on my Rumble channel. And if they come after that in the first season, well, it's already on the Rumble too. I'll just put links to those 3 of them, and they can kiss my ass. Okay. And the motto on this thing used to be broadcast yourself. It should be the burden should be upon the one making the claim. Because but one of the channels going, they got these equity firms and other just buying up music catalogs, feeding it into an AI, and then start trolling. Just going through videos of it. I mean, I've had copyright claims on videos like 5-6 years old that aren't earning anything. I've forgotten I even made the damn things. They're putting a claim on it. What the hell? Half the time, I'll just go and delete the video. That way, no one's watching anyway. Like Adam over on Professor Rock, he'll get some firm out of Brazil claiming they own this song. Well, you're out of your fucking head eye. No way do you own that song. But thing is, then it's not upon them to prove it. We got to argue that it's fair use, or they got where they mind using it. No, and then they're we'll refer it back to the people make claim. Fuck you. Make them prove it. God. Total bullshit. It's that they're the ones who are making the claim, the ones who make the determination. Oh, we fucked up. You can go right ahead. No, damn well that's not what happens. They just say we don't care. We're claiming anyway. Well, then fuck you. I'm deleting the video. You're not getting the damn thing. That's with these record labels. Can't see that past their own, accountants. We're gonna click. They're advertising your music, you moron. Professor Rock video does 5-6 seconds of a song or a bunch of songs. He's advertising all those songs. If you'd shut up and let it do, you bring customers to you. Now it's like on the Anthony does an open mic night. One of the rules is no Eagles songs for a karaoke night. Don't even sing a karaoke thing. We're not using any. It's like don't even try. It's not enough that the stream is not monetized. Nobody's making money off it. It's like, but still, the orders have gotten out. Don't even go near the Eagles. Are you happy, Don Henley? They're afraid to go near your fucking music. I hope you're happy now, you moron. Okay, I think we're finally going to get on here. Well, it's kind of frustrating on the Eagles side because, frankly, if there ever gets another thing, I'd like to crack at a couple of Randy Meisner tunes. But no, it's Eagles. Henley will get pissed. He might, yank the entire stream down. That's why it's not even Henley. It's the record label. Because they get a bunch of fucking bean counters with all the creative energy of a fucking pinwheel. Yeah. I'll tell you right now, if I think of what it would take, to disown a child. It's like they could come out as gay. You go all kinds of things, but I think what would probably push me over there is if they came out and wanted to become an accountant. They wanted to be a bean counter. It's like, you're no son of mine. Get the fuck out of my house. Yeah, Catwoman's gone. Because that is what would... Because frankly, it is accountants and they have destroyed more than they have ever created, just because they wanted, looking for another dime to pull out of somebody else's asses. I gotta get this, because last stream was also demonetized because somebody on the island was playing the Macarena thing up here, and that 2-3 seconds is enough to demonetize the damn stream. That's another thing. I have no fucking control over this thing, so why am I being penalized for it? All right. Let's find a quest. Yeah, we're done with the academy, done with the island stories. Expertise. What do we got here? Yeah, so we're gonna do some long distance takeouts. What do we got on the dailies? All right, down corner. Name location. Weeklies. Hit spires. Okay, so if a spire comes, I'm gonna just hit it once and get the hell out of there. And find a food item and take it to a bird station. And also, since we really don't need Superman at this point anymore. That's why a lot of things, like I'm having to do the 6X and everything, like just don't even have anything outside in the video. Just do a talking head thing, because God forbid if I'm talking about a Star Trek thing that I show anything of actual Star Trek. Because it's like the old Paraborg days, In the early days when National Amusements first seized control of the studio, and suddenly everything and anything was being fair game. They were going to conventions and slapping people, with things. Trying to shut down anything on the internet that wasn't sanctioned by them. Well, newsflash, guys, most of the internet is either Star Trek or porn, especially in those days. I think eventually they started to back off when the backlash hit got so big. But it's like I had a model of a Klingon ship that got, was given kind of recognition by one of the Klingon houses. But it had to be under the table because it was rumor that Paramount was wandering around. They didn't want to get nailed. That's how idiotic it was back then. It's getting about that bad now. In the case of the blooper reels, it's like, what, am I interfering with DVD sales? You don't put them out. No one else has the blooper. Not even the Roddenberry Vault put out the blooper. If that's something that should be for a Roddenberry Vault 2, put out the fucking blooper reels. But it's like, they're not putting them out. I'm not interfering with any sales on that score. And again, the stuff is not copyrighted. It's not stuff they're doing anything with. That's the thing. It's like, we're going to seize all the urban. Yeah, I think, the first season blooper hasn't even made $2 yet. Are you happy with that kind of revenue, you twits? Oh, you took $2 away from a low-level YouTube creator. I hope you're fucking proud of yourselves, you fucking leech. Look, it's a new revenue stream. Oh, it's our swamping YouTube with all kinds of copyright claims. Okay. One of those. Yeah, one of those days. Not letting me out of the damn bus. We're probably going back to the lobby at this point. Just cut to the chase here. This thing's a bunch of leeches. They don't give a shit. I'm lucky I get paid more than once a year on YouTube, okay? It's looking doubtful I'll get paid this month. Okay? I thought I was going to, but like, nope, you're 97 cents short. You know? So I have to wait for another month to roll around just to get a lousy $100 out of these guys, okay? I need to find is what the hell happened around 2016, 17. Because I remember you got turned around pretty quick there. I got a couple $100 on the same first channel. Okay, great. And then they changed the rules. And I got demonetized. I had to go through it all over again. There's like a couple months there. Was nope, you got to get it like I had to get to 1,000 subscribers to get remonetized. Now, since they've knocked that back down to 500, gee, thanks, guys. I remember Phil DeFranco time when the whole Adpocalypse thing happened. He felt sorry for his channels like mine that had just gotten monetized, just starting to get paid, and nope, cutting you off at the knees right here, just when you thought it was starting to get good. How many channels bit the dust because of that? I'm going to look at this like one. Broadcasting in some form is one of the few things I'm actually good at and can sustain at. I'm not good at regular jobs, okay? I've been through a few. One thing I'm able to maintain is like, I was at KGNU for, God, 7 years. Let's get on here. And that was a volunteer job. Imagine if they've been paying me. Let's go to see. Come on. God damn this. Great. Walking up on me. God damn it. Okay. That was not what I could see. Come on, unlock, you creep. Just in case. Will you stop hanging up there? Come on. Come on. This kind of shit that gets people killed. Mm-hmm. Come on. On a happier note, I watched something, a documentary about Roger Miller. All right. Yeah, I learned a lot about him, his background stuff, because I didn't really, I really know nothing about his story. Had really good stuff. Got a job as a bellhop at the Andrew Jackson Hotel in Nashville. And kind of, got to be friends with Mel Tillis. And they both got there at the same time. Well, they got to know each other, and I forget what Mel was doing, but then she got in with the Mini Pearls band. Well, Roger's working at the bellhop at the Andrew Jackson Hotel. Good doggy. Come on. Oh, God damn it. Ah! When things locked up like that. To the guys in the game, you just stand there running in place. Might as well put a big sign and say, shoot me, please. How many stops? All right. I wouldn't be asking if I didn't. Mel is part of Mini Pearl's band at the Opry, at the Ryman Theater, and she's getting ready to go on tour, and they need a fiddle player. Well, Mel knows that Roger plays the fiddle, and so I know where I can get one. So gets over where Rogers would hanging out, not far from the thing may have been at Trixie at Tootsie's, Orchid, but. And yeah, you play the fiddle. Yeah, you good enough playing the band? Yeah. Well, Mini Pearl needs a fiddle player for for the fairs and stuff. So he starts running. Where are you going? Over to the Andrew Jackson Hotel. Give him my 2-minute notice. Yeah. All right, let's go there. Did I get anything? I did get a couple done actually. All right. All right, might get one round in. Hold on. Especially where this is going. But yeah, Mini Pearl's fiddle player for a while, and then eventually wound up back home in Amarillo, where it's from originally, doing stuff, and then through the search found Ray Price. He was actually fairly big at the time. The guy, his backup guy, who do the duets with, he was leaving, so he needed a duet guy. And word got around that Roger could hit those high notes. You do it, so he worked with Ray Price for a while. So but he was also writing and selling stuff. And they play a few, some of his songs with World Scruggs and Jim Reeves and all that. And eventually, he had his own stuff out. Okay, well, you guys make a time. I have to bail on this. Put up a video. But he did, got like 11 Grammys in all, 5 of them for Dang Me and 6 for King of the Road. Because it was like when he won. It's like one of you said, you were on a tear there. It's like one year you won like everything but best female vocalist. But it'd be stuff like Song of the Year, Record of the Year, single, best country, best, But he was, working up until the 90s. Okay, I'm going to see if I can put down somewhere. Okay, looks like I've got a good connection here too. Not yet. Ah, jeez. I know. Hold on. It's calling right now. All right. Hello. Hello? Get out there. Drop everything because you ordered the damn book. All right. Somehow I'm still alive. Okay, these guys made a mess of things, didn't they? Of course. Oh, the pom-poms. Where are we? Stop locking up on me, God damn it. Look. Okay. Hmm. All right. Better get moving here. Once this thing stops sticking on me. Shit. What was that three? Bye. Okay. Sit up straight on. Damn it! Not now. All things considered, I'm not doing half bad. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, let's review. Okay, so next one will be for another 10 hours. So, actions. Take the quick way out. Come on, damn it. Hmm. All right. Bye. Hmm. Easy, right? You will wipe teams. Come on. I think we're just going to nestle under right here. 4 other players. Watch what I'm going to get tonight. Motherfucker! Damn it. Let's get back to the lobby. Okay. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, got all the dailies done. This, I think I'm going to have to just plan on starting doing it early on. Because this is getting to the point where it's like the storm's not 50, the storm's not 50 meters across. There's no way. You know. Make sure there's nobody that's showing up recently I need to know about. No. All right. Does anybody come in that I should know about? Really? Let's throw another round. Last I heard, they vaulted the pom-poms. So they did bring it back out. Okay. So, took care of that issue. And then go back to my primary idea. If I get Superman, I'm going to go in a boss fight. I'm not going to bother the other players. Unless they get in my way. You know. All right. One's actually the island. I'll tell you what, I should be able to. locate some food and get it to a bird station and eat it. Or do something with it. No, mushrooms? No. Now, Roger Miller's one of those that always have affinity for. Like in order to my little kind of audition with Mary. Oh, there we go. Finally. Yep, over to fun outside base. I did King of the Road. And she said some nice things, and I got on it. Great, great. Let's rearrange things just a tad here. Because that's one song I've got memorized. I don't need a lyric sheet on that one. I don't even need a backing track. Nobody comes around there anymore. Not quite there yet. No, I think I'm better off with the coconut. Because that will work in either case. Health or any shields. And I figure I'm going to take a hit at some point, just trying to get to a dance station. No, no, no. Oh, yeah.
Oh. 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 Ow. Oh. Oh.
Oh, shit. Let's get out of town on that one.
Are we out of toilet paper?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to check.
No, just the one pack. Still got another one in there.
Oh.
This thing is so much nicer when they actually do bring in the Batmobile.
Ow. Oh. Honey,
What?
let me get a sec. Can you take that can of soda?
Which one?
At the very least, I get a shake.
Hold on. Shake would be better for you. Hold on. Whoa. Don't let me jump in the roof right now. Okay, let me get in a little bit of a secure spot here. Okay, so you want to shake?
What?
You want to shake?
Yeah.
Which one?
Whichever one your hands land on first, and I also got a bag for you.
Of course you do.
I love you, Jackass. I got a thing going on. Oh, my God. You plan on taking in the country tomorrow?
I just want to get out of the way.
Huh? Did you get them all filled out?
Yes. And I gotta move here. Hold on. All right. Okay. Fuck me. I think I'm sticking around and fighting that. You're high. Don't walk into traffic. You motherfucker. All right.
What?
You're not gonna get to a partition. Get the fuck, get out of that. We're going in with that one anyway. So. Let's see.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Oh.
We can get through this game without being interrupted. Anybody in here that I could tell? Anything interesting show here? $23 ago. Well, actually, I think I'm going to wrap it at that point. I did a long ones here for a couple days. I'm going to go right here. So, hour and a half, with the round number. So, between the capriciousness of my net connection and really not accomplishing much at this point, I think we're just kind of. And I got all the Randy done I want to get in, so. Yeah. Did this thing stabilize? Come on. Okay, there we go. Now we're almost. There we go. I think we're almost there. At some point, it's going to unstick. Hello. Oh, almost. Almost there. Yeah. Okay, I think we're about right. Oh, so close, so close, so close. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, that's why I'm calling it. Okay, so. Oh, God damn it. Come on. All right, there we are. All right, tell you about robot slow mo. Yeah, Rob, he's got a stream going a black shag. Damn it. Okay, he's got a black shaggy thing going. I think I might go with it myself. So, meantime, some of the things let me wrap it up on cleanly. Okay, hello. All right, there we go, and at least finally end a little dignity. Okay. So I don't know. I might do my own video on this whole copyright claim nonsense going on because Oh, also, apparently this thing with Steam apparently going to be banning adult games, or at least paid ones. I don't know. Which means Indy might have a point that it may be MasterCard and Visa that's driving us in, like with fans that changing their terms of service. It's a good point on that. So it's, a lot of it is they're following the cultural trend. The cultural trend is against the weird stuff, which includes trans. So consider your next move carefully, girl. Okay.